I watched a couple of movies over the weekend. Little movie break. One of them was it came out maybe a couple of years ago. Vivandich. It's that guy and the girl, and they move into a town that's like all the same houses. They're all like the same houses. Yeah, I should have written it down, of course, but I didn't. It starts with a VIV though.
Vivarium.
Vivarium. Vivarium. Yes. I had seen the Red Letter Media guys review this a while back when it first came out, and they didn't really like it too much. I don't know why. And I don't really remember what they said, which was good because I didn't want it ruined while I was watching it. But I don't know why they didn't like it. It's not, you're not going to sit there. It's not an action movie, you know? It's one of those, slow burn they call it. But the ending was very unexpected, you know? Yes. Oh, Drew, did you?
No, I was just saying I liked it when I watched it.
I liked it, yeah. I watched it last night. It gets you right from the start. It's weird. The whole thing's weird. You don't know what the fuck is going on. And then at the end, I won't ruin it for you, it kind of comes together and you're like, oh shit. Wow, that's pretty fucked up.
Is the whole world the same house or just this town?
Oh,
can't spoil
Garrett,
it. Yeah,
I can't wreck it.
Oh, that's wrecking it? I thought that would be like
kinda.
the setup. Oh, all right.
There could be some type of interdimensional thing, but, you know, you don't really know either. Like, even at the end, and I hate movies where the credits roll, and I'm like, I don't want to interpret anything. I paid for this. Give me the whole fucking movie. Put me as a writing credit then. If I have to fucking come up with the end in my own head, I want a writing credit and a check. But, yeah, they're just a couple. They're not even married. They're kind of going out. And they're looking for a house. They want to cohabitate. So they go to this weird place where this weird guy says, oh, there's this great neighborhood. People are going to start moving in. And he drives them there. And then he just leaves. And they can't get out. They just drive for fucking until they run out of gas. They can't get out. And they go back to the one place, number 9. And they have to start kind of living their life there. Because there's really no other choice. It's strange. If you like weird fucking movies, which I do, I love shit like that, that's pretty good. And again, I don't know why. I usually agree a lot with the Red Letter Media guys when they review things. I watched their review of Godzilla vs. Kong, and that was hilarious. They're just funny guys, man. They are really funny guys, Red Letter Media. And then they did the best of the worst with some just horrific movies. They take these old shit movies and talk about them. And you see them watching the movies too, and they're getting drunk and they're laughing and making jokes. It's very fun. But I thought they would have liked that one a lot more than they ended up liking it. I don't think they really did. They didn't hate it, but didn't like it. And I was more on the like side than the hate side. Then I watched Overlord, a J.J. Abrams produced movie from a few years back. It's sort of a World War II version of Dusk Till Dawn, you know, where it starts out one way and then, you know, it looks like it's just going to be a war movie. And then it's one of these, it's very reminiscent of a video game, you know? It's sort of like that kind of thing. Wolfenstein kind of a thing going on. There's Uber Nazi soldiers being engineered. And they find that it was good. I liked it. Aside from, and this has nothing to do with racism. It has to do with accuracy. There's a black guy as the lead, and he's on this plane dropping into the June 6th invasion of Europe, France, for this mission, and he's a black guy. I don't think they had that. I think there were some very segregated soldiers and segregated squads that were black-led or white guys led the black squad. And I know there were, you know, like Red Tails and the Tuskegee Airmen and things like that. But at one point, this sergeant comes down the main aisle of the C1. It's not a C-130. It's a whatever the fuck. And he starts yelling at the white soldiers. Like, you will do this. And they're like, yes, Sergeant. I'm like, the white guys aren't yes, Sergeanting a black guy in 1940 fucking 4. That ain't happening. So I just had to put it out of my head. I imagine they were just white people. That's what I did. I didn't see color in this movie, and I liked it. It was kind of interesting. But and no one brings up the race of the guy. Like Nazi soldiers look up and they're not like, you don't hear German dialogue and hear that whatever the word is, the N-word in German. Like, and of course they would have said that. I understand their motivation was probably like, we're going to do this and not give a shit. Not even going to care. No one's going to mention he's black because that's how the world should be. And I admire that. That's pretty good. It's sort of cool. The effects are good. It's a little creepy. It's not too scary. It's not like crazy scary, but pretty good. And the war background is a good thing. So I like that. And then on the heels of that, I get done watching that. And then, you could scroll down. It's like movies like this movie. You're like, all right. Some of them don't make sense. You ever notice that one? It's like, oh, that's amazing. I just watched Overlord and it's recommending Frozen. Why would it do that? A Disney movie. I don't know why it does that, but I saw this other one, and it was called Trench 11. Trench 11. Exactly like Overlord, except World War I. I'm not even kidding. Dude, the Germans in World War I were trying to make these Uber soldiers and wound up getting them, like, infected. There's a big virus thing that was going on, and it was killing people. Again, like a video game. But interesting. No black people, I'm sorry. Sorry for that. I don't think they were going to get away with that in World War I. But it was pretty interesting. I liked it. So it was kind of a big war weekend. Yeah. Good movies if you're not not racist. I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. Lighten up, people. Lighten up, people, okay? So yeah, and then everything else. Like, I'm just looking for things to watch, different things to watch. I'll scroll through. And now, I used to scroll through Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and every other fucking... And you just sit there and you realize, oh, a half hour just went by. A half hour just went by and I'm not finding something. So now I'll just go, really, the first thing that kind of interests me, I'm watching it. And then I'll put the trailer on just to double check. And within 3 seconds of the trailer, I go, yep, I'm watching it. Or, that doesn't look that good. There was another movie, another end-of-the-world kind of plaguey movie. And it sounded good on the write-up. And then I watched the trailer, and it's, I don't know. It's like the Twilight actors in an action-type zombie movie. See? So I was like, nope, ain't watching that. I need real men, not these that they put in the Twilight movie. I need real buxom broads and buff guys. It's because of my teeth. Mm-hmm.